very interesting case today.
How come?
It's a bed and breakfast.
All right.
It's a business.
Right.
Now, our innkeeper, Sid, has a real challenge ahead of her. She's got to go greener.
Right.
At the same time, she's got to keep her guests happy. No one wants to suffer on their vacation.
Right, right.
We've been watching these two innkeepers, and they are in up to their heads in waste.
The main thing you want to do is make sure that the guests feel comfortable, they feel at home.
The business is all about luxury and excess.
Sid and Lori think that running their business can only be done at the expense of the planet, and it's easy to point the finger at their guests.
The guests are here to have a good time. They're not here to be clean or, efficient.
They throw away hundreds of pounds of uneaten food every year.
I'm too lazy to compost right now. What is that?
That's the garbage that you produce here at your B&B. Your bed and breakfast is producing 80 bags of garbage a week. And guess what? That's adding up to 4,000 pounds a year. That's a lot of garbage.
This bed and breakfast sits on 1/2 an acre.
Your ecological footprint for the bed and breakfast is 135 acres. You see, that's 270 times the size of your property.
Were you guys surprised to hear that this small business operation created that much waste?
I was surprised. I didn't think it was going to be that bad.
So, Laura, you guys had a bit of an issue of your 80 pounds per week of garbage. 59% of it was compostable material.
Yeah, there was a lot of it.
These women are constantly cooking up a storm.
Sometimes I cook breakfast for 16.
And with all those mouths to feed, there's bound to be leftovers. Americans generate 21.5 million tons of food waste every year. The resulting greenhouse gases are equal to 3 years' worth of emissions from Hawaii's active Kilauea volcano.
We're going to give you an outdoor composter. With an outside bin, we can give you a much, much bigger bin. So you can just roll it over and roll it over, and that keeps it all mixed. It gets nice and even. And then a little time passes, and you've got fantastic fertilizable soil or compost you can use on anything.
Like use it in the garden.
There you go, exactly.
We challenged this bed and breakfast to clean up their business.
Oh!
Some tasks worked almost too well.
The outdoor composter is getting filled really fast.
This B&B was producing 80 pounds of garbage a week, and 59% of that garbage was compostable.
Compost is going really well. I think we make a lot more compost than your average household.
So through your composting, you've reduced your garbage by a whopping 40%.
Great.
When we first met you here at the Alexander Hamilton House Bed and Breakfast, your ecological footprint for your small business was 270 times the size of your property. You were able to reduce your footprint by 23%. That's really significant.
Cool. All right.
You went from 135 acres to 104.9 acres. So I'm happy to present to you your eco savings of $1,502 to you.
Very cool.
Woohoo!
It's very green right now.
Any ideas of any ways you could put this back into the B&B for some environmental purpose?
I think that we could definitely buy another composter.